Hello there everyone, I'm just going to make a video of my game collection, my Famicom disk system and Super Famicom games. As you see, it's grown a lot since I did my first collection videos back when. Now I sort of want to do this to make, sort of let you know a little bit about what's coming up in the FamiFun project. And also to sort of contrast this later to my collection, how it will look after I return to Japan, from Japan, which will be probably a little different, probably more boxed games like these. Yeah, just in general. So, okay, the rules of this, to not make it too long, I'm not going to talk about the games really, I'm just going to rattle them off, because there's too many to stop and mention stuff. I'm going to play this sound if they're going to be included in FamiFun, and this sound if I plan to include them later on, because I have more games that I would like to feature that didn't fit into 52, if you can believe that. Okay, so Doremi Fantasy, Milo no Doki Doki Daiboken, Yokai Buster Ruka no Daiboken, Ghost Sweeper Mikami, Super Ninja Kun, Jerry Boy, Gambare Daiku no Gensan, Shodai Neketsu Koha Kunyo Kun, I think it is, Shin Neketsu Koha Kunyo Tachi no Banka, that was it. Turtles in Time, Rockman 7, aka Mega Man 7, Rockman and Forte, Rockman X, Rockman X2, Rockman X3, Super Metroid, and Final Fantasy VI. This one is a reproduction, it has the English translation in it, although it doesn't have the official English translation, it has a fan translation on it, which was a mistake by the people who made the reproduction, because I actually wanted the original, but they thought I didn't want the original. Magical Poppin, reproduction. Skyblazer, aka Karurao, or however you say that. Hamel no Violin Hiki. Magical Adventure 3 is the title. Mickey no Tokyo Disneyland Daiboken. Choma Kaimura, aka Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Demon's Blazon, aka Demon's Crest. Akumaju Dracula, aka Super Castlevania 4. Kirby's Dream Land 3. Hoshinokabi 3. Come here. Hoshinokabi Super Deluxe, aka Kirby Superstar. Zelda no Densetsu Kamigami no Triforce, aka Zelda 3 Link to the Past. Super Mario Kart. Super Mario Collection, aka Super Mario All-Stars. Super Mario World. Yoshi's Island. Super Mario Yoshi Airando. And ending with Super Mario RPG, which is also a reproduction. Super Donkey Kong, aka Donkey Kong Country. Aladdin. Miracle Girls, like the most girly game ever, but it's a platformer, so. Batman Returns. Popful Mail. Dino Wars, aka Dino City. Sandra no Daiboken, aka Whirlo. Kishindoji Zenki Retto Raiden, I think it was something like that. Twinbee Rainbow Adventure, something like that. Tiny Toon Adventures, kind of Sonic-y. Pack in Time. Contra 3, aka Contra Spirits. The Fireman. Jungle no Uya Ta-chan. Nangoku Shonen Papua-kun, and ending with Front Mission Gun Hazard. Alright, Famicom games, the biggest genre or whatever. Warwolf, aka it was called Werewolf the Last Warrior over here. Mitsumi ga Toru. Guevara, aka Guerrilla War. Magical Doropi, aka the Creon Conquest. Jigoku Gokuraku Maru, that was it. Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Blaster Masters. Jackie Chan, aka Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. Final Fantasy 3, this one is reproduction-ish with a translation on it. Dr. Mario. Panic Restaurant. It's actually one of it's actually my newest acquisition. Ninja Gaiden, which I've actually beaten. Ninja Gaiden 2, which I haven't beaten. Ninja Gaiden 3, which I have beaten. This was the first one I beat. Downtown Iketsu Monogatari, aka River City Ransom. Downtown Special Kunio-kun no Jidai Gekidayo Zen Shugo. Blah blah blah. Nintendo World Cup. Ike Ike Hockey. Niketsu Hockey Boo. Subete Koronde Dairanto. Something like that. The hockey game. And Wacky Races, aka Chiki Chiki Machine Mo Race. I have the Konami games with the nice end labels. YY World, YY World 2, Turtles, which is Turtles 2, and Turtles 2, which is Turtles 3. Kid Dracula, aka Akumaju Special Boku Dracula-kun. Akumaju Dracula, aka Castlevania, my most expensive cartridge. Akumaju Densetsu, aka Castlevania 3. Contra. It says Contra. I have no idea what these kanji mean. I don't think they mean anything. They're just there to sort of spell out Contra, I think. Super C, aka Super Contra. Batman. Gremlins 2. Hibereke, aka Euphoria. Rough World, aka Giant Silius. Gundek, aka Vice Project Doom. Mickey Mouse 3, Jume Fusen. Doesn't have an English. Oh yeah, it's Kid Clown in Nightmare World. North and South. I like that game. Oh, and this is not a platformer. Like Dr. Mario wasn't a platformer. Tokyo Shirei Soul Brain, aka Shatterhand. And Street Fighter 2010. And here's the first Famicom game I ever got, which is Rockboard. The 7th Mega Man game on Famicom NES. And then we have the obvious ones: Rockman, Rockman 2, Rockman 3, Rockman 4, Rockman 5, and Rockman 6. They're all great. Ultraman Club, which has a crucified thing on the cover. Whatever. Yes, sticker. Daiku no Gensan, aka Hammer and Harry. Shoujin Sentai Jetman by Natsume. Kyato Ninden Teyande. Samurai Pizza Cats. Utsurundes, the weird motherfucker. Spartan X2, which is the sequel to Kung Fu. Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers 3, the best game ever. Super Mario USA, aka Super Mario 2. Hoshi no Kabi. Yume no Izumi no Monogatari, aka Kirby's Adventure. And finally, Kokoron. Way in the back here we have Final Fantasy 1 and 2. This is not a reproduction, however, this is in Japanese. Lord of King, aka Astyanax. Sayuki World 2, Majin no something, aka Wampum. Mappy Kids. Splatterhouse Paku Graffiti. Holy Diver, You've Been Down Too Long in the Midnight Sea. Dengeki Big Bang, aka Clash of Demon Head. Ah, my arm hurts. Hitler no Fukatsu, aka Bionic Commando. Dragon Fighter, aka Dragon Fighter. New York Yankees. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Makaimura, aka Ghosts and Goblins. Takeshi no Shosenjo. Arkanoid 2, not a platformer. Don Dokudon 2. Power Blazer. And Kage, aka Blue Shadow, aka Shadow of the Ninja. One of the few games with 3 titles. Gargoyle's Quest 2. Golgo 13, Mafat Conspiracy. Mattendoji. NES Open Tournament Golf, aka Mario Open Golf. Not a platformer. Ninja Crusaders. Wario no Mori, aka Wario's Woods. Quite literally, Mori means woods. Not a platformer, it's a puzzle game. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Armadillo. Kyoryu Sentai Juranger, aka nothing because it didn't come out anywhere else, but it's the Power Rangers. Crossfire! DuckTales. Manpaku Daku Yume Daiboken. Slightly overrated in my opinion, but it's still good. Darkwing Duck. Captain America. Monster in my pocket. Pocket in my monster. Pika Pika! Power Blade, with a woman on the cover, even though you don't play as a woman in the game. And Power Blade 2, which also has a woman, which you don't play as. Da da da! Metal Storm. Little Samson. And finally, Moon Crystal. Salamander, aka Life Force, which is a 2D shooter, my most hated of all genres almost. Anyway, I'm terrible at these games, but the cartridge is pure sex. Okay, back to the back. There's actually a few more Super Famicom games. Addams Family. Camel Tree was a weird kind of puzzle game. Doraemon 4, one of my more recent purchases. Mystic Quest, not a reproduction. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Street Fighter has never been my cup of tea. When it comes to fighting games, I like Tekken more. Clue Clue Land. I actually got this for free when I bought a bunch of other games from a website. Seems like a decent enough game for one of those early Nintendo games. Donald Land. Not McDonald Land, but just Donald Land. Even though it is clearly McDonald's. You can even buy hamburgers from a restaurant in between stages. Pocket Zaurus, Juoki no Nazo, the only Bandai game I have, because none of the other Bandai games are worth owning, in my opinion. Make Yujima, aka what was called Kiko Kubikel. It's a puzzle game. Panic Restaurant, this one I used to have before I got the real version. I'm gonna get rid of this, so if anyone wants it, leave a comment. Chesterfield. Here it just looks like Chesterfield, but then on the title screen there's a space, so it kind of reminds me of Castlevania-ish, but it's way more open-ended and you have no idea where to go. Sky Destroyer, a flying game, which is really, really simple but sort of impressive for 1985. Hiryu no Ken 3, like a beat-em up, it's kind of like the poor man's version of Spartan X2. Joy Mech Fight, a fighting game by Nintendo, with kind of like 3D balls, but better. Faxanadu, an old classic for NES with kind of like Zelda 2, sort of. Yeah, I haven't really played it myself, but yet. Double Dragon 2, classic, and then another Kunio game. It doesn't quite fit over there because it's not as good as those. It's another football game, and it's got a bit better graphics, functions, controls, but it's not as fun to play. It's got some slowdown. And Hinotori what was it again? Oh yeah, platformer, of course. Alright, we'll end with Famicom Disk System. I don't have enough of these compared to the others because they're not quite as good, but anyway. Aisenshi Nikol. Biomiracle Upa, it's also on Famicom, but it's too expensive. Nazo no Murasamejo, overhead. Castlevania, not official. Nakayama Miho no Doki Doki High School, I think it is. It's a dating sim by Nintendo. Weird, huh? Speaking about weird, Yasai Kick Challenger Airfoot Yasai no Kuni no Ashi Senshi. That game where you walk around as a tomato kicking enemies. Konamic Ice Hockey, aka Blades of Steel. Zelda 2. Zelda 1. Doki Panic. Not. Oh yeah, it is official, but the cover is I've made myself. Metroid. Not official. Versus Excitebike. I've made the cover myself, but the disc is official. 2-player mode. That's all that is. All Night Nippon Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario 1 with some like radio caricatures from that radio show called All Night Nippon, and it's not official. It's too expensive for me to buy. Falsion, the 3D game. I use it with the 3D glasses. And finally, Super Mario Bros. 2, the hardest Mario game ever made. That's it. I'll have to edit this to make it fit into 15 minutes, which is I'm already over, but yeah. So look forward to FamiFun, and as I look forward to moving to Japan. Bye bye.